Welcome to the Ultimate 2v2 Fundamentals Road to Grand Champion series. In this series I will explain a fundamental rule every couple of episodes and highlight that particular fundamental throughout the gameplay. This series is going to prove a lot of people wrong, and the point I've been trying to make for the past 8 years now, that playing fast does not mean anything. And to prove so, I will be the slowest player in every game. After each match, we will compare the speeds of myself to my peers to prove that I'm the slowest. However, there is more. I have amassed over 1,147 hours of coaching at the time of saying this. And I've made a lot of notes and discovered a lot of things. And I am bringing all of those tips out this summer in my Ultimate Rocket League guide. If you don't want to wait, head over to the link in the description to get your hands on 3 pages for free, which will explain the fundamentals for the first and second man roles. Let's get into today's games. Yo, what is going on everybody? Hope you are well and welcome to this new series, the most comprehensive rank up series there will ever be in this game. We've done it before. We've gone to Grand Champ solo queue, we went to Grand Champ 3 no mechanics with raid, we went to Grand Champ 2 div 3 no mechanics solo queue. Now we're doing the 2v1 series, and people have been asking, please, we really want a 2 series going over a lot of the stuff that you've learned. And, you know, I've done almost 1,200 hours of coaching now, and there are some real, as you get, you know, to do this more and more, you see more and more ways to refine, So this series will be the single best tool, I really believe, for ranking up. We're going to start at High Diamond 1. So about an average rank, okay, and we're gonna use fundamentals, and every couple of episodes, or maybe every episode, depending on what rank we are and what we're doing, I'm gonna explain to you what we're doing and why we're doing it before we do it, so you know what to watch out for. So in this first couple of games, these first 3 games, we are gonna be focusing on our positioning. Now primarily you want to be second man, number 2, second man. That means you're behind the teammate. And when you are, you want to be focusing on this lane here, the middle path lane. This way you can block things really easily, and we're going to get into that. So when we're second man, we're going to be going up and down here, depending on where the ball's going, or depending on where we think the ball's going by watching the game. And we're going to talk through that. If the opponents are attacking us directly to net, such as this, or this, or this, what we're going to do is, as we come back, we're going to take a side flip. We're basically going to block this, and we're going to side flip it outwards towards the corner. The reason this can be so good is that if they challenge, or they hook, or they flip across here, their momentum's going to continue in this direction, and we're going to take the ball into the boost, and we're going to have freedom of movement. At the end of the day, map space is the most important skill. If people don't agree with that, then they've never really played at a high rank. When the map space is there, players will score, and the difference is you don't get much map space, okay? Now, if the ball is played into the corner by the opponents, as we come back into this position, when we get to this boost pad, we're going to make a decision, right or left. If the ball is on the right side, we go left into this position, and vice versa. If it's on this side, we go into this side, so that we're opposite. This way, if they play it directly towards the front post, we can drive out with perfect momentum, and because they're on the outside of the ball, which I don't want to get into too much yet, it'll pinch directly down midfield towards their net. Whilst in this position, we can flick out our car cam and use our joystick to look for their second man. Depending where their second man is, depends what we do. If they're in no man's land, we try and get around it and shoot onto net. If they're close, we just block. If they're far away, we just take the ball and look for a hook shot on the opposite side. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, if a rotation happens as second man, we're basically going to be central. We're then going to move into it, and we're going to turn away. We are never, ever taking a 50 with our momentum towards the opponent's net. Not yet. There's a whole lot of rules that go into that. It's an extremely low percentage if you don't know what you're doing, and it's the biggest reason people get hard stuck in their rank, because they all challenge facing out. They all just challenge facing that way, and the right way to challenge, what the better players will do, the higher game sense players, they will challenge with the momentum towards their net. And that means you could challenge like this. You could challenge across here because you're moving towards your own side. Okay, as soon as I start challenging even like this, I'm now moving slightly forward. So the challenge is more risky. Again, there are methods and systems we can use for that. Throughout this, I have just got Patreon all set up. Sorry, not Patreon. Well, I have got Patreon set up with ball chasing so that we can prove that I'm going to be the slowest player on the pitch and we're going to be consistently winning. And you're going to be like, how's he doing that? How's he consistently winning if, you know, he's not moving? How are we ranking up? Because we're going to tell you guys the truth. Share this with your friends. Download the book in the description below, which will help you with first and second man rules. The book's coming out in the summer. I want you guys to improve. I want to make the most perfect series there is for ranking up, and I'm going to show you drills as well to do as we go through this episode today based on what we spoke about. So with every kickoff, we're going to follow up, and I'm central. I'm going to move forward here into this one because everyone's moving towards their net, including the ball. Now it looks like the ball's going to come back. I start to move back. I don't want to go into the corner. I'm going to wait at the front post, and then I'm just going to drive out. Going to drive out. Good touch at the end, and I'm here. And now I slowly move forward as everyone is claps. This is brilliant from the teammate. What fundamentals, wow. And I'm here. Now they've rotated, as you can see. I'm going to move into this position, and watch this move. This is a side flip I talked about. There it is. And that puts it into the corner. Doesn't allow them to move that ball forward, and I stay here. And I'm in car cam, and I look, and I'm on the inside. And again, I block it towards the corner. My car, you'll notice I'm using the side of my car to do this often. Teammate should be fine. Great positioning from the teammate. I'll drop a sorry because I'm playing a bit slow with the trying to explain it. But normally you just jump there to block that. You want to block the height of the ball or the middle of the ball's hitbox. That will stop it rising. Now the ball's coming back this way. I'm in the middle. Watch for this move. There it is. The side flip. That's fine. Now here we got a load of stuff we can do, but we're just for now just going to claps down. Going to take our time, and it's a goal. That's fine. I don't want to do too much. You could always jump up and side flip that. Don't want to do too much. There I would normally backflip, but I think that's a bit too much. I don't know if a diamond can backflip, so we're not going to backflip there. Normally you would. What happened there is I ended up as first man. I don't really want to be first man yet if I'm not using backflip there, because the backflip there is just overpowered. It's an easy goal. You've watched the Ben series and the upcoming 2 series we're doing on Patreon, and of course we'll be putting the videos here. Oh dear, not good. Dear me. Thank you. Again, I don't know if you guys can do that. Maybe that's a bit too much. I do apologize. I don't know if it is. Again, it's all about just being calm. So we're here in the corner. I'm above the ball and I start moving away. And again, if the teammate doesn't hit that away, we're actually scoring. But brilliant. They're now first man. They're doing a good job as second man. We're going to move forward here. Nothing crazy yet. And then I start moving away. Don't rotate. Don't rotate. The worst thing you can do in this game is rotate. Now they've got space. Now you would have forced me. There's that move again. But I didn't get the right side flip off because I was explaining that. But if you rotate there, we're now screwed. You don't need to rotate. You do not need to rotate. Rotation is a myth that happened 10 years ago. And people are stuck in their ways. The game is different. That's like saying you shouldn't do an air dribble because they couldn't air dribble 10 years ago. And I'm in the middle, so the ball comes to me. Tap it. And I'm in the inside here. That way, if they challenge me, I can move away. And I'm going to go up and around. I can go over the top. But I'm basically all about the inside. Just inside. And there we go. We're going to move here. Grab this. I'm not going to give up space. I'm going to come here. There we go. The jump forces them to give it away, which means we can turn here. Didn't need to hit that. That would have been a goal. That's a shame. And that's what you'll often find. These players can't resist giving it an extra touch when they've got the outplay. Inside position. And I can come here. And I can move it again. And there we go. They haven't created anything. I've funneled them to the corner. And I'm having to play first man here. Seems like this player wants me to play first man, so we're going to do it. There we go. They've pushed forward. We're going to grab this. Inside. Straight onto the ball. Again, we are blocking direct paths to net with the side of our car. And everyone's spinning and missing the ball. And there we go. We're now second man. The real shame we had that open net and they didn't need to hit it. They purposely hit that ball behind us when we could have just tapped it in. They could pass that. But that's fine. We're in the center. A lot of wasted possession here. Not really creating anything. That's no problem. Going to flip it there. Like that. Nothing impressive. Nothing impressive. Nothing impressive. There you go, teammate. Potentially. There we go. Again, nothing crazy. That could be an air dribble. That could be all sorts of things at the end of that. Where's that position? The middle has been taken. So I've got to think about that side flip if it's there, which it's not. And there we go. When you do that, be aware of demos. Here we go. They're nearby, inside to outside. I'm just going to jump over the top. And again here, inside to outside. I can grab that and look for a demo if I want, just to scare them. I'm going to move in, move away. There's an open net thing. Come on, buddy. Okay. This is what speed gets you, I suppose. There we go. There we go. Nothing impressive. I'm not flipping. I'm not dodging. I'm just staying close. Dodging is the worst thing you can do in the low ranks because you never develop positioning. You'll dodge to make up for your bad positioning. How many people do that, right? You'll be away from the ball. You'll not be close, so you'll dodge. That's a great touch. To try and make the distance. Okay? Dodging should not be used for that. Dodging should be used for finishing, challenging, deflecting the ball, but not for, like, when you're in these sort of 50s. Like, that's great because we're dodging towards our own net. Don't touch that ball. Oh, you've messed us up here, buddy. Oh, dear me. And again, you can dodge here if you want, but we don't need to. Dodge here. We're going to have to dodge here. There we go. Across there. No problem. Okay, you can see we're racking up a lot of points here. Hopefully they get a decent kickoff. Normally you'd follow that up, but looked like they didn't have control of their kickoff. We're here. Loads of misses at this rank from spins. And we're just going to do that. We don't need to go here. We just don't need to go. And there's our free ball. Now see that they're on that right side, so I go to the left side. And I'm going to grab this boost. And I'm going to come here, drive down. I'm just going to drive. And there's an opportunity for a teammate. But a second man, I've got to come across there and I don't want to. A second man, they were wide. They should have been central. There's a goal. Well played. No, almost. Good save. But central positioning as second man is massive. We're going to turn here. We're just going to match the height of the ball. It's good for us because it puts us in there. And you'll see that when I get knocked, guys, I'm holding drift, which is also my air roll. And I do that as well when I'm side flipping. So I'm looking for that second man. I see him and we're off. And that's it. That's game. Okay. So that's why I wait in that position. But when I came out with that years ago and I told everyone about this pacifist system, everyone said it wouldn't work at the height, and it obviously did work. And now you understand the concept. If they sneak around the back of me, I know where they are. See, as soon as I saw him, I know that the net's open, so I can just take it to net. Difficult game there. We did have to play fast because our teammate did sort of force us into first man a lot, and they were giving up space, so it wasn't the best. But let's just have a little look, shall we? So we've gone to my replays here. Hopefully you guys, yep, you can see this. I'm just going to show you. We've got this. Okay, P. Mitchell, that was us. It's a pretty big score. They also had a big score. 6 saves, wow. So first thing we're looking at is positioning. This is what you want to do when you're just generally trying to figure out why you're losing. These are the two most important things. Head down to percent behind the ball. You should be the leader in that. If you're the most behind the ball, that means you're getting the most saves. It means you're the one who can push the ball onto the net the most. It's the best position to be. Percent behind the ball. So if you're winning that, generally the team with the highest percent behind the ball will have the best defense and the best chance at offense. Not always, okay? That's why we look at multiple things, and really this is quantitative. You can look at the qualitative as far as positioning, but you can't really put down to a quantitative figure. I suppose you could coordinate it and come up with some coordination statistics, but we're just going to class that as qualitative, the coach's eye. And then we've got movement, and we look at players. And we see here we're at 46% of maximum speed, and we had the least travelled. So we're by far the slowest player, very slow, and we're most grounded, I would have thought. Yeah, most grounded. Well, that gives us reactivity. If you've downloaded the book, below in the description, you'll know that First Man is all about mobility and movement. The more you can move and recover, the better off you're going to be. So that's why it's good to stay grounded, because you can move, and you'll also see that they were flipping, and then I was able to get the free ball. We had another free goal we could have scored, but again, the extra hits. But that's solo queue for you in a nutshell. If you think I'm doing too much mechanically, I do apologise. I know that one save might have been a bit much, but again, it was just really reading the play. The main thing is your positioning will make you a better player. I wait here. Now I turn because the ball's that way. Now I turn away. Now here's that move again, guys. Side flip to the side, right behind him. As we get up the ranks, I'm going to be sticking on that, and I'm going to be doing it later. So I'm actually going to be pulling and pulling and pulling, and then right at the last second deflecting. Now look where the second man is. Boom, we're going to block there. We can see that their second man's following them, So if they hit that ball early, we had a great opportunity. We're just going to drive and just touch that with a single jump. Teammates just giving away the possession for no reason. We're back in this position opposite the ball, which means I can center up the nameplate. You'll notice the teammate, there we go, was front flipping there, and it was a side flip they wanted. And we're going to show you the drills after this game. Moving forward, I grab. Well, obviously I've got under boost. And I can move into this position now, and I can just jump it. I don't need to get anything because I know they're stressed, and there's our first goal. But again, diamond. So we're going to move in as first man. We're going to grab this boost, and I get onto the inside position here. Now they just dove in, which means there's space created. Very risky. Remember I just told you guys not to dive in? Didn't really help, did it? Didn't really help. Now watch what I do. I'm going to go in and I'm going to turn away. That way I can take that ball with me into the corner, and we can start all our offense in a similar position every time, which leads to greater consistency. Here's that move. So we get in the line with the ball. We can even backflip it. And as long as we backflip it with the right part of the car, that'll be good. If they're directly in line with you, backflip's good. Okay, if they've got a bit of an angle, maybe not so much. You want to side flip it. Inside position. And I'm just going to turn away. Here comes the dive. There's an ever open net. Nice shot. They get back in time, and we're here. Ball's coming back towards us. We're going to drive off. I'm going to use a bit of boost to get going, and there's that side flip again to try and win that. We're going to come back into net, turn. They're going for an aerial. They're not going to hit it, and then we're just going to turn, and we've got to go because teammate missed the open net. We're just going to block there. We go back into net with a bit of a lag there, and here. Now we can move forward because this guy's screwed, and we want to pull this wall up if we can. Teammate's got no boost because they dove into the corner. Going to turn, going to head back into deep net position. The ball will miraculously come directly towards me. I take it that way. Notice how he slips into the middle. He wasn't expecting that, and I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put it to the side. That's my responsibility. That's my responsibility. Here, again, I can't backflip yet. I think that's too much. Going to move forward. I am supersonic here, and I'm central. I'm not rushing in. And there we go. Now I'm just going to get out of there because teammate will inevitably dive, and of course they both missed the ball. We're going to move here. We're going to move here, and there's that move again. Later, a little bit better there. We're going to grab this boost, same thing, and I'm here. Look how good this ball is. We're going to go around the outside, inside to outside, to get around this player. Could I do more? Yeah, but we're not going to do that yet. And then we're going to take this ball back, grab, up, down, here. And we get bumped by our teammate, which is a shame, but we had him there. Now we know that that player has 0 boost, so it should be a goal. Yep, nice shot. That's the pacifist system in a nutshell. Look at this guy, Alex. He has a 0 boost. If I didn't get bumped by my teammate, I would have scored that straight away. I could have just cut it in and shot it straight away. We've dragged him. Think about what you don't want. You don't want your teammate to go into the opponent's corner flipping with no boost, do you? So we force that out of them. We put them purposely into bad spots. That's the system we use. We're going to go inside to outside here. We're going to break. Teammate, we're just going to... Okay, they're not close enough. That's fine. They don't need to be. No, you don't. You don't. I'm going to turn here. I'm going to go away. They've just passed that ball away. Don't know why they said they got it. No need for that, but we're here. And we're going to go in this middle position here. Exactly what you want to do in solo queue. Whoa, I didn't mean to double jump there. Whoa, what was that? I didn't mean to double jump. That was meant to be a single jump. That would have been an easy save, but for some reason, I did an instant... Like, the speed of that double jump was nuts. Again, teammate was on the outside of the ball there. So, the reason they scored is because I double jumped when it was meant to be a single jump. And really, we were just doing that to fake them. And then here, just going to pop that ball. Just easy. Then grab that. Teammates dove into the corner with 0 boost. It's exactly what we want our opponents to do because it's the lowest percentage play in the game. And now we're moving with the opponent. Slowly but surely we're moving, and we're going to side flip. There's that side flip again. We're going to side flip. We had to there because our teammate keeps getting involved as second man and knocking us off that. We're going to come here, and then we grab this. Now we're here. Now I bring it back again. Grab. And now I know he's screwed again. So I dodge. Teammate takes it. That's a shame. One bounce dribble power shot was a goal. And Alex, you see, he's allowing Alex to get the boost back. I wouldn't allow that. We're going to grab this. Inside position. There we go. Teammate's in a terrible position as second man. What are you doing? Oh my days. That's a goal. Yep. That is a goal. There's only so much you can do if a teammate decides to rotate in. This is why rotation sucks, because he's just completely thrown me out of position and himself. If he waited in net, I could have stayed on that. I could have turned it and scored. That's just really shocking performance. But that is what this series is about. Here. 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 There we go. Hopefully he jabs it. But he's always got 0 boost. You notice that? It's a shame there. I really think we should have won that. Everything was calm until he got out of that position. And as you saw, yep, GG. As soon as they get out of that position, that's just terrible play as the second man. My mistake, really, for being first man. I shouldn't have been first man. It worked so well the first time when they didn't get involved. But we did get bumped off it a little bit. But there you go. We do unfortunately have a loss there. We would have been the slowest player. I'm not going to go over the losses. It would have been the same stats we had. I mean, that literally came down to that particular play was just terrible. That's why you don't rotate in. You just don't need to rotate. Here we go. This ball's lovely. We're going to jump it real nice and high here. And I'm just going to fake jump. And to be honest, I had that thing where I double jumped, and that was like a glitch. I didn't even mean to double jump. Felt like I touched it, and it just double jumped me. We're here. Going to drive this. Look, get wide, and then just do that. Okay, there's many ways you can do that. I was going to go for a hook shot. Saw my teammate coming in. I thought I'd delay it a little bit. Good stuff from the teammate to notice that, which is nice. Again, little side flip, but yeah. My bad that last game on that double jump. That would have been fine, but really coming into the ball there. This is a great ball. Again, we don't jump. Okay, I'm going to turn on this. Don't need to flip into it because then you've pushed it into the corner, which we don't want. Remember, we were trying to get players to attack the corner because it gives us this. It gives us easy clears towards their net. That's exactly what my teammate just gave the opponent. That's what we're looking for. That's basically the fundamental movements of Rocket League. Now notice that turn there. That's the power of first man. I can turn and I can drive that in. But I can hear my teammate getting behind me. So I have to slow down. We're here. Wait. Here. That's going to bounce into the middle. We're always in the middle. We see that. We can start reversing. We can always jump and turn. We can always just turn on the ground. We can always do that. Don't need to push up here. And I'm here. Again, teammates got no boost. One of the reasons for that is that they try and force it too much. We're here. Gonna tap it. Make some panic. Teammate dove in. Not what we want. We want to force the opponents to do that. Now we're in a bad position. Teammate, unsurprisingly, then adds 0 boost again. So here's a great opportunity. We know their second man's quite far away. We're going to go there, and we're just going to take that 50 with them once we bait them in. No point me trying to attack a player that's waiting for me. This is not good. We're going to go up. We're going to try a shot over the top. You could have double jumped to block that, but often when you do that, you can get tangled, and it can be worse off. I'm surprised they got the save there. We're in a bad position now. We're going to reverse. A lot of movement. A lot of Speedy Gonzalez going on. Okay. Take that 50. We come here. Inside. There we go. Always inside to outside. Builds consistency. And I'm here. Outside to in is used for scoring. And we can only do it when we have space. They're spinning. They're missing. We're here. Again, a big clear to the opponent. We're just going to bulldoze this player. And just put it into the corner. We don't need these flips away. I thought about taking that, and I'm here. There's actually an open net. And I'm just here. And I'm not moving. Like when they hit that ball, I don't move. I'm not moving away. Notice I'm just waiting for it. And I'm here, I'm waiting. Teammate's going to dive in. Yep. Typical. Which means they get an open shot into the net. We're going to take a risk there. And I've missed the ball. And that's fine. Because it's normal. But they've overcome it. This could be an opportunity. Just off target. A lot of spins. A lot of misses. Going to be here. I'm going to single jump that towards the center. You see that second man was in a bad position because they curved out of the net. Never opportunity there. We're not really getting much. I mean, we've had a bunch of open nets here, but there's a lot of shots off target. And then there's that move again. Notice my momentum and my nose is actually facing my net there. So if they were to challenge and it went wrong, we can always get back into it. And another miss there. We just got to try and block that towards the corner. We're getting a lot of misses in situations you wouldn't expect. So I've got to take out that second man there. You will have to do that. I'm going to come here. You're still on the ball and I just took that boost. Not sure why. You saw me take that boost, but you carried on pushing the ball forward. We've got to jump up here because we've lost the second man. Okay, again, confusion of positioning. Here, get under it. Double jump that ball. And just drive yourself down. We can do a lot of better things than that. We can hook shot. But you won't really get hook shots going so much. Practice your hook shots. Because hook shots become bounce dribbles, become power shots, become power slide cuts. But really in these ranks, you're not going to get that. What you're going to get in these ranks is your teammate's going to be close and block off any lateral dribbles. I would go for some lateral dribbles, but what happens is as soon as you go lateral, there are danger that opens up. And if your teammate goes out of position and you lose, you're screwed. So you basically have to be a little bit more safe. Again, we just block that inside position. And there's the open net. Can they score that one? Yes, they can. Right, they score that one. Nice. So we've had a bunch of open nets there. Just missing. Obviously, I'm not shooting or anything. I don't want to put too much effort in. GG. Because, again, we just want to do this just showing you guys how the game's gone wrong. Obviously, last game, I double jump glitched, which is just crazy when I was just trying to do a little jump. Was it this one we just had? Yeah. My Hero Academia, as I remember it. Again, we're looking for those key things. I mean, 2-0, pretty big win for us. Okay, time spent behind the ball. Brilliant. We are number 1. Player speed. Brilliant. We're the slowest. Okay, they were also quite slow. If you look at the misses, I would say my teammate had the most misses and they were the fastest because they're moving faster than they can control. Really important to know that. Okay, speed is not important. Control and positioning is. Game sense is more important. That's what you got to focus on. Okay, here we go. I'm going to move forward into this. Okay, and then we're just going to come here and we're just going to do that. A little bit of a burst. Now, you notice that 50 goes towards my net, and that's the danger of outside 50s, which I didn't want to get a connection. That's why I tried to fake it, but that's why I like to play Sigma Man. Really, you'd go a bit quicker there. Trying to avoid that, you just wrap it around the walls. We're just really walking through this. Okay, here. Now, my teammate's in the net, so there is no good position here. They're in the opponent's net with 0 boost. There's that move again, though. Okay, we're not... Yeah, there is no good position when they're that out of position. Again, we're moving with them into the middle. We're moving in. We're just able to stay... I don't dodge. I don't dive. I don't flip. I'm just... Look how I'm just so grounded. I can just always take these balls. Always take them. Just because I'm not flipping around until I've got a reason to flip. Okay? I've got a reason to flip here, haven't I? Because I can flip it towards the net. So I've got a reason to flip. So I'll flip. Maybe that's too much. Do apologise. But the main thing is have a reason to flip. I can flip here because I'm moving forward and I'm safe. The ball is, you know, it has to be touched first. Now I'm here. Now I don't flip. I'm only going to flip now to side flip that ball or to clear it. I'm blocking the middle and there's that move again. I'll grab that boost. Move it forward. That's good from them. But notice I don't flip. So I don't lose space. Okay, and then I just back out. Could I have done a multitude of things there? Yeah, I could have. I'm just proving. I'm trying to show you how often you can get these openings. And we just take it with us. They're playing into the corner. We take it to the corner. We stop the ball here. There's our first outplay. Then we're going to go here. And look, I'm not flipping. So I'm always behind the ball. See? Always behind the ball. That's a skill in itself. Ah, teammate just nudged me. We might be able to get back to that. The teammate actually spammed my car out by diving in, even though I'm right in front of them. So here, like this. Notice my teammate's ahead of me. Why? Do that turn. There we go. Couple of fakes. Again, if that was real, you just jump up and flip it in. The reason I win that 50, I don't want to cover that too much yet, but is I'm on an inside position. As we go up the ranks, there's that move again. I'm going to be scoring goals by basically taking 50s with the opponent. I'm just going to be like auto aiming it. But I don't want to show you guys that yet. Just go inside to outside. Grab that. Again, I'm not flipping. They are. They're out of the game. Take the ball here. Might go for a demo there. Grab that. And I'm not doing anything. But I'm not rotating, am I? Oh, you need to rotate. It's a lie. And I'm so close to them, they can't go. Look how close. Like that ball, I'm always tracking that ball. Like, I'm not flipping, but I'm always behind that ball because I'm not rotating. Now, if I was to rotate, what would happen is I'd give the ball space, which means they can pass it, shoot it, hit it above me, etc. And I'd force my teammate to come in, which means they now have a risk. They have to make the right play. They have to hit the ball. They have to, if they do the right play, which would be to drive forward in shadow, like turn like here to shadow, then it's so hard because they don't have that control that they require. Now here, there's that move again because I don't rotate. That's why we don't rotate in the pacifist system. Okay, so we will have organic rotations when the time comes, but I don't need to rotate. I basically am blocking that zone. So here's that move again. I'm going to drive into the corner. I'm behind the ball. Behind the ball. And I'm not rotating. And I'm here. Look how awkward this is for them. Look how awkward this is. I'm not rotating. They don't know what to do, and I can just go above them. Because players cannot deal with someone. Look how difficult this is. Because I don't rotate. They cannot do anything. And again, I'm here. It's just hilarious. And they tell you to rotate and they believe it. But they don't listen to me. I tell you, don't rotate. You don't need to rotate. This player has allowed me to show you that. So I do take my hat off to Tenox for actually allowing me to show you guys how not to rotate. This could be a goal. But this is why we have a team system, you know. Because this is an overpower. Now they rotated. We lost this space. This is going to be difficult now. Allows them to set that up. But there's that move again. And now I'm here. I don't move away. Look, boom. I'm just deflecting stuff over and over again. Good stuff from the teammate. That is where, if I was here, that's a goal. But they got a little bit too involved. But just notice how, and there's outside to in. There's a goal. There you go, guys. Couldn't make it any easier. Outside to in defending is good for ones, terrible for twos because of this stuff. You're basically going to funnel the ball at your own net. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. They tell you to do it. It does not work. Look at the stats. Look at the logic. It don't work. Okay, jab that then. And then drive into that then, I guess. And there's another goal. Simple and effective, baby. Woo! Simple and effective. That's all I deal with. Simple and effective. We're not rushing. We're not panicking. We're getting better. And we're doing that with fundamentals. And I hope this is helping you guys. I'm going to show you some drills now to help you increase as a player in this rank doing this system. The systemized approach. Again, with central pretty much. I can come on to this one. Now watch for this move again. There it is. And now I stay close. Because this is what I would do. Once I do that move, when second man takes that, he's there. Now look at this. Look at them just drive off. Because they've been told about rotation. Look at this. And as they come in, I can just mess around. Obviously, he just dove. But I can mess around. I can take the ball one way or another. And then I'm like, I just hunt after it. Just hunting. Just hunting. There we go. Lieutenant flick. One for the road. All right. But again, nothing special here. It's the basic. I mean, the net's open. I'm just messing about. Because they're overcoming, of course. They're on 0 boost. But that was great because I got to show you first man. I've been dying for ages to show people how to play first man. But I haven't been able to because often the player just hits you off the ball. And they did a bit, but they actually allowed me to stay on it for a bit. So we've finally hit 900 MMR. Woo, 902 MMR. Wow. Nope, I'm lying. 901 MMR. That's still pretty great. I think you'll agree. So let's have a little look at the stats of that game. You know, in a world where players are getting told to play faster and faster, and I've been saying it's wrong, we seem to be doing quite well here. I mean, we did lose one game, I think, but let's have a look. Players, and we're not even hitting 50. So we're the slowest by quite a lot. By quite a lot. Less distance, and again, positioning. Behind the ball. There you go. And I was going to say, they've allowed me. So you see these stats. So this is a sign of a really good. Like, if you've got two players playing the pacifist system, they'll both be high on here. Okay? But the closest to the ball stuff, if you're forcing a first man, that's really what you're after. Like, you want to be basically glued to that ball. I'm not chasing it. I'm not diving. I'm just next to it. Next to it. I'm just blocking it. I'm moving. And I'm waiting for my moment to move that ball with force, with a flick. Again, I only flip if there's a reason to flip. Okay? Hopefully this is helping, guys. Let's have a look at some drills. You don't need anything special when you're drilling. Of course, we've got the belt system. If you're low rank, probably gold free, maybe platinum 1 and under, belt system's fine for you. The belt system will let you learn the roles. The belt system is on the channel. You can find it in the description below. Start with the pink belt. They're free belts. I still run it, guys. You get a certificate for free. It's all for free. You get the belt roles in the Discord. It's got training packs. It will help you develop, but you also get an e-certificate for free to prove that you are a black belt when you achieve it. Okay? Once you get a bit higher ranked, once you hit your diamonds, although if you do finish the belt system in the way it's meant to be finished, you will be grand champ. That's a promise, because you'll have the consistency. But anyway, once you get up to plat diamond, let's say, you then want to look at more of your daily drilling, your grounded, your lockdown, your flight. Wouldn't recommend flight, really. If I'm being honest, I'd recommend doing a hybrid of grounded and lockdown. I'd start bringing flighted in high diamond to champ. The main thing I would tell people is don't do your spins yet. Don't even think about spinning yet. Gotta be honest. Right, so what you want to get good at is this. Driving down and then just go left. Right? Obviously on the controller. So when you go left, left goes right, right goes left. But you want to just get good at this movement. Sometimes you're going to double it. Okay, but just get really good. Go in, power slide, move, and then do this. Now once you get a bit better, you can press the left pad on the left control on the D, and that'll start to make the ball come to you. Okay? So reset, come in, front in the aggression, fake, press the D-pad, and then what you're going to do is get on the inside and side flip. Now what do I mean by the inside? Well, if the ball, as you saw, was slightly off the center line, so this boost pad line here, when the ball comes slightly off, you want to quickly dip onto the inside version of that. So for example, that ball is slightly on this left side. So if I was going to save this ball and I'm in the middle, what I could do is I could come here and then side flip that way to push it to that corner. All right. You can also, if it's coming across, you can actually, if you're directly central, you can slow down, let it come across, then speed up, and then side flip it. And when you're learning the side flip, what can help is just coming out of ball cam as you do your side flip. So you're in this position, and you quickly come out of ball cam, and then you're like, okay, that means that. And that can create the muscle memory to go that way. And again, once more, flip in, power slide, start driving, get the momentum, ball comes in, I go into the inside and I flip it away. And what we're looking for is, if we get really good at that, we want to be able to, that's a high one, isn't it? We want to be able to stay on the ball, ideally. And, if they did the high ones like that, and then that's the corner. So, bit of a difficult one there. There's ways to deal with that, but basically it was so central. What you would do is come here, you can backflip it, you can double jump it if it has a bit of pop, or you can single jump it. But again, inside, side flip. Stay on that ball, and then you're here. One more. Here, boom, start moving back. Side flip. Grab, and match the height of the ball straight away. That is a consistent thing. You will see that all the time. If you practice this, you will get it all the time, guys. So it's really worth practicing that, because you're going to make your offense consistent and your defending consistent. Up, hit, grab, up, boom, match the height of the ball. Now I see everything. Boom, lateral dribble. Okay, now we're on this one. Bam, bounce dribble. And then we can go anywhere. Let's just put a hook on. You can go anywhere. You can go anywhere. That, obviously. Bottom right, bottom left, whatever. Okay? Guys, thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate the support. You need any information, any advice, guys, get that book downloaded. Help me out here. I'm trying to grow. People be asking me recently, are you still trying to grow the channel? Because you're doing series that, aren't really relatable for a lot of players. Okay, I'm going to do this one. This is as relatable as you're ever going to get. I'm trying. I'm trying here, guys. I'm still trying to get this channel growing. 10,000 blows my mind. Let's see if we can hit the everyone. Let's see if we can hit everyone and get people into a fundamental fun system. Obviously, it gets way better. By the way, this gets way better. When you add mechanics to that, I'm getting free balls, guys. You add mechanics to it, you're going to be laughing. You're going to understand the game. This is the red pill of Rocket League. That's what I should have called it, not Pacifist System, the red pill of Rocket League. So I'm still trying. Guys, I know I'm rambling on, so I'm going to end it here, but thank you so much. Please share this with your friends. Comment below, like it. Let's see if we can get this moving. Get people in. I've got thumbnail artists now. I'm really trying here, guys, to get this going, to get this growing even more, and to really, hit players and see if we can make a change. Thank you very much for watching. Look after yourself, and peace out. Peace.